Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim and I am here with a 1 week until the vendor show video. I'm a little freaked out because I just got a message from the coordinator of the vendor show and she's like, 1 week, you want one spot, right? Blah, 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 and gave me some details. And I was like, oh my gosh, 1 week. So I have a lot to do. The first thing that I need to do is finish up these 4 Kindle sleeves. I need to do that today. I have this one. This is a Kindle sleeve. This one's a paperback book sleeve. This one is a paperback book sleeve. And this one's a paperback book sleeve. Actually, no, this one is a hardback book sleeve. So I'm going to sew the buttons on those. So I need to do that. Another thing I need to do is finish this book sleeve that I started. So that needs to be finished. Sorry. I'm under my little ottoman table. I also started a little bookmark here. I'm going to do a couple of granny squares in a row with this different color cotton. It's like pearl cotton from DMC. So I want to finish those. Also, I need to go up. Well, I have another pattern that I want to try for a Kindle sleeve and a book sleeve. So we'll see if I can make up one of those, maybe each. The other thing I need to do is go up on my bed and take everything that's on my guest room bed and put it somewhere else because Bev is coming next weekend to do the show with me and she won't have anywhere to sleep. So I want to do that, and then eventually I'm going to have to like tag all my items. I don't think I'm going to put them in square this time. I just think that that'd be a waste of time right now. This isn't something that I'm doing full-time as a business or even part-time as a business. It's kind of like a one-time only thing. So, well, for right now, we'll see what else I get roped into. I also have a huge mess around me because I've been just piling again. So yeah, that's what's happening this week. All the things. Furiously crocheting whatever I can. I have a lot going on this week. So besides work, I have other appointments and stuff. So wish me luck, and I will try to touch base with you and vlog what I can. It might just be like I'll show you end products of things because I'm in survival mode and I just need to get things done without setting up a frame and all that. So yeah, wish me luck, and I will be back to show you hopefully some buttons on these book sleeves and all that other good stuff. So last night, which was, well, Saturday during the day, I had a friend over and we worked on stuff for the vendor show. She worked on some towel things that she's gonna put in there, and then I worked on the rest of this Kindle sleeve, or paper, I keep saying Kindle sleeve, book sleeve. And I put the button on, so that's good. I also decided I wanted to try to make a bookmark, and I was like, well, let me pull out I have some pearl cotton, and I was like, ooh, let me try. So I started a little bookmark. I'm gonna make a couple of granny squares and then sew them together. We'll see if that works. We'll see if I do it. And then I finished up this blanket. It's a very small baby blanket, dog blanket, whatever anybody would want to use it for. And then I decided that I wanted to try doing some new things. So I worked a little bit more on this amigurumi pig that I'm gonna do, and I started making this snout. I know all the things are hanging out, so you really can't tell what it is. And then I found this pattern for the cutest little book sleeves and Kindle sleeves that look like this. They're called Oh Sweet Daisy. And here's the Kindle sleeve. And I started it last night. Hold on. Yeah. And here is what it looks like so far. It's a little small, I think. Like, I don't know if my Kindle's gonna fit in here, so I gotta bring my Kindle down or bring this upstairs at some point and get my Kindle in there. I still have 11, 12, 13, 14. I have to finish this row and then do the final row, and then it'll be finished. I don't know. I mean, this is probably going to be mine because it's not the best. It's a little warped. It needs a little bit of blocking. But I don't know that it would be lucrative for me to sell them because I would have to charge a lot for the time that I put in. Yeah. So I don't know that I would sell them. Like I said, I'd have to put in a lot. I'd have to price them high. We'll see. Maybe I'll get faster because you have to make all the granny squares separate. There's 2 of them, and then you put on the top. I mean, maybe if I made a bunch of middles and then a bunch of, you know, the second part, the gray, and then a bunch of the outside, and then put on all the tops or something, like assembly line, it would be better. But I just wanted to try something new, so I did, and it was really fun. So I'm gonna finish that today. I'm probably gonna work on that now. And then I'm gonna clear off my table. Maybe I'll set you up so you can see that. My table is a mess. Woo! Decided I wanted to make a couple of scarves. I don't know why. I had a couple random balls of yarn that I can only make like a scarf or I don't know, maybe an ear warmer out of or something like that. And I have so many ear warmers, so I thought scarf. So I started this, and this is 25 stitches across, and I'm like, this is too big. And I got like pretty much 3/4 of the way through the ball, and I was like, this is gonna be too short. So I frogged it, and I started again, and I'm doing 20 stitches this time. And this is plenty wide enough for a scarf. And then I also have this colorway, and I'm going to do a scarf out of this as well. I finished the Kindle case, but I have not tried it to see if my Kindle fits in it yet. I still think this is just going to be mine. And then I'll see if I want to make more to put like on a website in the future. I also cleared off my dining room table, so let me go show you that now. I'll take you with me, and you can see the dining room table all cleared off. I did not show you the process because I was kind of doing it in between doing other things. So let me show you. There's the dining room table. These are a bunch of blankets I need to fold, but here's some inventory. These are bags I'm gonna bring, like a bag of bags. And then here's some more inventory. And these are just like bins that I can choose. Like I was thinking that maybe I would put some things in little bins. I have some baskets. So also I want to wait until Bev gets here too and kind of set things up and see what she thinks, what are her thoughts, add her stuff to the piles, and then kind of decide like what do we want to put out for the beginning of the show, and then organize it. We only have an hour to set up, so I want to make sure we have everything, like maybe everything in one bin that like we're gonna put out to begin with, and then a separate bin for like, okay, we can put this stuff out too if we have room and sell things. So yeah, that's about where I'm at. It's still Sunday, so I still have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before she comes. Of course I have to work, but yeah. You guys, I have a yarn order to show you. I don't know why I ordered, well, I do know why I ordered this yarn, because I got an email that it was on sale, and so of course I had to buy it. So I figured I'd tattle on myself and show you, because you know I need more yarn, like I need a hole in the head, but it has sparkles and it's pretty. You get it? You get it. So I bought 4 Bernat baby blanket colors. This was on like clearance or on sale or something. I don't even know. They were $7.99, and usually Bernat's like $14 or something. So I got the 4 colors that they had in stock, and then I realized shipping was gonna be like atrocious. for Mary Maxim. That's where I ordered from. So I like walked away from the cart, and of course they sent me a thing like, hey, we'll give you a deal because you walked away. So I ended up getting 4 colors. I got blue jean dot. I thought this was so cute. This isn't the best lighting, but you get it. I got, oh, pixie dot. I thought it was going to be purple jean dot. No, pixie dot, purple with these dots. They're so cute. And then these 2 are sparkles. This one is planetary purple sparkle. Can you see? Oh yeah, you can see the sparkle in there. Very cute. And then, excuse me, and then freesia sparkle. So there are those. Maybe my niece would like one of those for a scarf because she wants me to make her a scarf. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, and let me show you, since I got the camera turned on, what all I have so far for the vendor show. So these are all the scrunchies. Pink, red, orange, darker red, tons of scrunchies. I have Kindle cases, book sleeves, a small blanket, some shawls. This is, these are like a couple table runners, a bucket hat. These are like, you can put these under a candle or something. I have a dice bag. Actually, I have, I think, 2 other dice bags. And then these are all ear warmers, or I don't know, you can call them headbands, I guess. Then I have some coasters, and I have a few others blocking in the kitchen right now. And then I have a whole bunch of bookmarks, a whole bunch of these flower bookmarks that I've showed you in the past. So that is what I have done so far. Plus I have some more scrunchies because I realized I only have 1 white, 1 light blue, 1 black, 1 gray. So I wanted to try to make some more of those colors. So that's what I'm working on for the rest of the week. And then I got to tag everything. And then I'm done. Yikes. All right, so it is Wednesday, 2 days before, no, 3 days, sorry, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, a couple days before the vendor show. And I wanted to kind of show you what I've been up to. I made another dice bag, and I used, where the heck's the yarn? Sorry. I used this Karen cotton cake in the shade High Tide. I really enjoyed using this for this dice bag. It made a really pretty fabric, and this is like a dice trinket bag, whatever. And I think I'm gonna try to make some more of these if I can. So I made this, and then I realized that I was low on a couple of the colors for scrunchies. I was low on black, so I just made 1 more. Black is harder, so I made 1 more of those. I made 2 more white ones. I made another blue one, another gray one, and another like bright red one. So I have another gray one on the needle now, or on the hook now, another red one on the hook, and then I'm just gonna keep rotating through colors and just do as many as I can. I think when I'll do the scrunchies, I'll probably wait and do the scrunchies like when Bev's here and or during the market, because I don't have to concentrate. So I can still talk to people and make scrunchies. I can't really do that when I'm making dice bags. So I think I'm going to try to make a couple of large dice bags and see how that goes. And then maybe continue on with the scrunchies. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do any more footage for the vendor show. I might just wait and do like a recap of the show. So I'm going to close out here just in case. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you're watching this, just know that I've had a really great couple of months making things for this show. It's been really fun. But wow, I just don't know what to expect or what people are even going to want, if anything. Like, it's hard to believe that anything that I make with my own 2 hands is going to be anything that anybody would want. That just boggles my mind. So I think that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like, okay, people might want this stuff. Okay, okay. Okay, so to close out the vendor show, wanted to kind of give you some of my thoughts. So, first of all, I feel like I learned a lot from it. Hopefully, I'm not sure if I have footage. If I do, I will include it here. Okay, so this is a video that showed what everybody else was making. This booth had things that like found objects that she turned into art. I think those are gourds that she turned into birdhouses, and then she had like mosaic art which was really beautiful. And then she also had some knitted and crocheted items. There were a lot of empty tables. The woman said her biggest mistake was not collecting the vendor fee beforehand. This woman had a bunch of rice bags. This person had a bunch of wreaths that were really cool. They were like all different themed. And then moving on to some like homemade laundry soap, regular soap. He also had some eggs available for sale, different jams and jellies, wax melts. Yay, I love them. Beautiful Afghans this woman had for sale, and some like dishcloths, some coasters. Her Afghans were beautiful. Next to her were some bird houses, homemade bird houses. They were gorgeous. What talent people have. It's amazing. Oh, this woman had some wreaths and some like well, all Christmas decorations, and then some other knitted and crocheted items as well. And then this woman had a whole bunch of like knitted sweaters and all kinds of wearables. They were gorgeous. I thought she was not charging enough. I was like, wow. Like, look at these sweaters. They're beautiful. I know I'm going a little bit fast and the video is not in the correct like mode. It's up and down instead of sideways. Sorry about that. Um, but I mean, these are beautiful, very, very cute. Then like some booties and socks. And then the next vendor had homemade cookies. Oh, they looked so good. I refrained. I did not buy any. I was very, very good. This woman had like bedazzled cups and pens. They were really pretty and blingy. And then this was the booth next to us. They had like sewn stockings, some amigurumi. And I will say that I really enjoyed being there. Well, first of all, I was there with one of my best friends, and so that was way fun. But secondly, I really enjoyed the other vendors and talking with everybody. The other thing I really found that I enjoyed was actually talking to the people that were there, like the customers. I got a lot of feedback on my items, and people really seemed to like the things that my friend and I brought. And that was really encouraging. However, I didn't have as many sales as I would have liked, but I'm pleased with the sales that I received. I was really just happy to make back my $20 table fee, which I split with my friend. So $10 table fee. And I did that times 7. Is that how it works? So I ended up making about $70 minus the $7.50 that I spent on lunch, and that included lunch for my friend and I, and then the table fee. So all in all, I made around $50, a little over $50. So nothing to sneeze at. I ended up selling a small blanket, the gray one with sparkles, the gray and black one, and the gray had sparkles in it. That was a small blanket for $25. I ended up selling a bookmark, and I ended up selling 5 scrunchies. So I'm not mad at that. And everybody that came by that liked something bought it. There were a lot of lookers, like people that just came in that weren't buying anything from anybody and then just came in to look. For it, the event was, it was the first time the Elks Club had put together this event. I'm not sure how much they advertised and, you know, all that. So, you know, for a first time event, we were all like, okay. And, you know, I also really liked that I didn't have to bring a tent. I didn't have to bring my table. So all in all, I'm pleased I did it. It was a really good experience. I have some other ideas in the works that if they pan out, I will be sharing them here. But if not, then I will probably just keep them to myself until something does pan out. But I kind of have some more ideas on how to get some of my things pushed out into the public because people seem to like them, which is really surprising to me. I'm like, people want to buy my stuff? Okay. Weird. In my mind, anyway. But yeah, anyway, that's all I got for you. Excuse me, sir. He's going to start acting up. She's going to then start acting up because when one wants attention, the other one has to get it too. And here they come. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my videos and for hanging in there with me. I really appreciate you guys and all your feedback. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and happy Thanksgiving. Or I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrated and you're from the United States. Excuse me, ma'am. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.